So when is homicide justifiable? Well, there's different statutes among different states, but basically what it comes down to is this. There's usually in some way, shape, or form a three-prong wording that you need to make sure is fulfilled. And the three words that we're going to use today for this example, again, they might be worded differently in different states, but we're going to use it here, is ability, opportunity, and jeopardy. Now, what does this mean? Well, it means with ability, a person has the ability to cause you serious bodily harm or death. So how does a person have ability? Well, they can have ability in multiple ways. They might be able to do that with a knife. They might have a gun. They might be about to run you over with a car. Maybe they're going to choke you with their hands. All of these could be ability. But the next prong is that there has to be opportunity. In other words, they have to be within striking distance to make this ability work. So if we're talking about the hands, somebody could potentially choke you with their hands. If they're standing across the room, that's not an opportunity for them to take your life or cause you serious bodily harm with their hands. However, if they're standing across the room with a gun pointed at you, now they've got the ability and the opportunity. But again, this isn't enough. There has to be the final one, which is jeopardy. Now, why do we have a third one here? If a person's got the ability to take your life or cause serious bodily harm, and they've got the opportunity, why do you have to show that you're in jeopardy too? Well, let's take a simple example. Let's say you go to the shooting range because you want to practice your shooting. And maybe you go with a buddy, and he's in the booth next to you. So the two of you are standing in side-by-side booths, and you're doing your shooting. Now, he's got the ability to take your life, right? He's got a firearm in his hand. He's got the opportunity. He's only a couple feet from you. He could certainly use a firearm against you. But are you in jeopardy? No, clearly not. You're there with your buddy shooting. So, would it be reasonable to say, hey, he's got the ability to shoot me. He's got the opportunity. Bang. Obviously not. You can't use deadly force in that situation. Now, I know that seems a little bit silly. You go, come on now. Like, obviously, I wouldn't do that. Understood. But at the same time, what we're trying to illustrate is why it's important that you have all three prongs, ability, opportunity, and jeopardy, if you are going to have a justifiable use of deadly force in self-defense.